Welcome, Aries. How are you? I hope everybody is well. This is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. My name is Michelle, folks. It's nice to have you here. Let's dive in to see what's going on this week. This is an intuitive message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's Aries energy. So if it resonates with you, it's your message. It's a timeless reading, so you take it. It'll come to you when you need it, when you're ready to hear it. For those of you who want personal readings, I do those. And you have to go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. These messages are new every week. So if you haven't yet, please be sure that you subscribe to the channel. I just found it really interesting that this is the first card that we get for you. And to the point where I was like, what's going on? Is my deck in reverse? It's not. What's going on? See, this suggests insecurities. This suggests, like in some ways, a lack of courage, or the beast getting the better of you. It almost suggests, in a way, could be egotism or arrogance. So I don't know if this is who you're dealing with or if it's you. But it's interesting that that's the first card out, because what that is telling me is that's like an energy that's sort of going to be the broad stroke for this entire reading. Like there is an energy around you now that is really arrogant or challenging how you feel about yourself, or maybe this is how you're acting. I'm not sure. Let's dive in and see if we can get more of these cards for Aries. Let's see. What is this? Who is this lion in reverse? Are you dealing with a Leo? That's a little too specific for the oracle cards, right? We're going to get more specific when we get into the tarot cards. But now we have see the big picture, which is giving you a little bit of perspective, or sort of zoom out. It's like all of a sudden you're starting to see an arrogance in somebody that used to be attractive. But when you zoom out, you start to see maybe it's not, maybe it's insecurity or something. There's just an energy of something's becoming more clear to you now, that you have a broader perspective of it. And it could be narcissism, it could be arrogance, it could be even low self-esteem. Okay, hold on. Life is a mystery. So this was something that wasn't obvious to you or clear to you for a very long time. And it's almost like it feels like it's come out of the blue. Or like somebody was hiding these aspects of themselves, or somebody is pretending, because when you zoom out and you see, oh, they really don't feel good about themselves, do they? No, they're just wearing this sort of applique or pretending, like fake it, almost fake it till you make it. It could be as benign as that. It could be as benign as fake it till you make it. I don't have a lot of confidence, but I'm here, I'm in it, and I gotta keep getting through it. So it could be fake it till you make it, but there is definitely some sort of impersonation here. Okay, let's continue to and be peace. And that's you. And the reason why it's so important to know astrology, even when you do tarot, is because it just sort of helps you understand a lot better why the energies are happening. Mars is in Libra right now. Now, Mars is your ruling dignitary. And when Mars is in Libra, it's all about, I want to do the right thing. I want to be equal. I want to make sure everything is equal. And so it's almost like you are the one standing out this week to bring equilibrium to a pretty unbalanced situation. Or, warning, equilibrium's about to be brought to you. Let's get into this. This situation, God. Can you be specific for Aries, please? Okay, we have some opportunities here or some offers here. So okay, there's opportunities here. The Six of Cups. Okay, so it's more like fake it till you make it. Okay, all right, at least we know that now. At least we know that now. And I'll show you why I say that. Hold on. Hold on. We have the Six of Pentacles. So there's opportunity here, or something has been put in your hands, right? Somebody's going to make an offer that you're going to have to kind of like dig your heels in and do, right? This sense of, I do deserve it. I do belong here. That kind of energy, because here we have the Devil. So there is at least fear that you're facing at this opportunity. It's almost like something wants to level up or deepen. Something good wants to come in, but there's a fear, like either I'm not deserving, I'm not worthy, or I can't actually handle this. And this fear could stop you from something that you are actually capable of doing. Let's get a little deeper into the Devil. Could you clarify the Devil, please, for Aries? What or who is this Devil? The Empress is here, so it's definitely somebody who has a lot of abundance, but they could be a Capricorn, could be a Capricorn mother figure, maternal figure, or somebody who holds all the resources. This could just represent somebody that holds all the resources and uses it to lord over other people and make sure that you only get a slice of the pie that they say you get. So there's abundance here, but somebody likes to hold on to it and hoard it. Or somebody has been very exacting and controlling, perhaps all your life. And I don't know why, but it's almost like maybe you have an opportunity to confront this person, or you have to confront the way they've made you feel about yourself and the way they've made you think about yourself. Because that could be why you're having trouble believing, I belong here. I can actually do this. Because you can, that's confirmed, but it's almost like you don't get that. Right? Let me give you a second alternative, though. This could be confronting for the first time somebody who looks wonderful, exceptional, they've got it all together, but now you're realizing just how controlling they are. And you're like, I'm not dealing with that. We're going to split. We're going to be equal here. Somebody isn't going to lord or hoard over all the things. You know, this sense of fighting against this energy. Let's grab a moon card, because we just had a really big moon pass us. Super moon, in fact. Remember, there's always an extended reading that I hope you will join me for. Links are below, guys. Okay. That is so interesting, because what did I just say? I just said that there's a super moon. There was a super moon just yesterday. If you're watching this when I upload it. So in other words, there was a very emotional energy. There was some sort of confrontation here. Absolutely. Where just all the emotions had to come out, because there was this feeling of being oppressed, which makes sense because Neptune was opposite Mars until about this time. So it's almost like busting open, needing to release. This is that super moon. So what were the emotions that came out? It's asking, what do you need to release? Super moon, emotions are running high, and what do you need to release? There was some major confrontation around these subject matters toward this person. Now, in the past, so this is something not so old, because this is in the past, but it says a new start is coming. Give me a second, because it's weird when there's a juxtaposition of time like that. A new start is coming. Something new happened in the past. Or it's asking you to look back to the new moon that we had around August 15th, it's asking you to go back there. It's asking you to just, what is this new beginning? What was this new start? So it's, okay. In some ways, it's starting to feel to me now like the honeymoon period is over. Like something is always so amazing when it's new. But this is like, all of a sudden, things have been building up because you've been seeing as this sort of snowballs. And the confrontation was inevitable, and I think it came. The problem is there is an energy of being intimidated to do this, to stick up for yourself, maybe intimidated by someone, by this person. Or whoever was intimidated by you, that's what the explosion was for. Because something's been building since this newness popped off. And they've been hiding it. And now is when they actually reveal it to you and finally let you know what they're really feeling. I apologize, guys. I've been having these allergic reactions. So maybe what's the... Oh, okay. All right. I love this. Hold on. I will get to it. I promise. I just want to finish. So we have the Ace of Swords. This is clarity. It's also confrontation. It's also sticking up for yourself. It's also saying, yeah, you know what? And I think it's because of all these retrogrades. Let's go over some facts. Let's review. Because there's a lot that has built up that you have been thinking about, and it needs the resolution. It's almost demanding it. It's almost like somebody's been keeping a list of the stuff that's been hurting them, right? About it's in retrospective. You see everything in a whole new light. Okay, it's in retrospective. Now you see everything in a whole new light, and that's where the emotional outburst comes from. Because whoever it was, whoever it was, you know, they looked so good. And it's not that there's not still good parts of them, but that it looked so perfect. It looked so great. But there's something there now that all of a sudden became clarified. You know, maybe it was how many times that you'd been disappointed or that they didn't show up for you. When you put it all together, it now becomes something big that has to be confronted. But it also means, in a cathartic way, you're able maybe to put it to rest. Let's see if that happened. Because it's almost like, yeah, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. Oh, I got you. It's almost like this week changes a lot of shit. And something that was all sweet and fresh and dandy, it's almost like flag on the play. Flag on the motherfucking play. We have to change things because now I'm looking in a different direction. It's made you realize that maybe you rushed in too quickly to something. You know, fools rush in, and nothing is rushing anywhere right now. Oh, damn. So if maybe somebody is contemplating breaking up with somebody or leaving their job, if somebody doesn't do it, somebody's at least thinking about it, because these emotions coming to the surface is 100% of the deal. It's why all of a sudden they're like, I'm contemplating leaving, right? Because honestly, what this appeared to be, it's like I'm not seeing it the same because of all this other information or realizations that have come, and now it's clear. You know, it's like the honeymoon is over. And this is why, you know, I always say to people, like, don't rush in, especially to relationships, or, you know, study those companies before you decide to work with them or contract for them, because now you're starting to see they expect you to, dude, I had that experience with a job. I expect you to work on the weekends. I expect you to work till 2 a.m. These motherfuckers expected me to work, answer emails. I was like, No, but not, and then you're stuck, right? You're stuck until 3 months later, it takes you to find another job, 3 to 6 months. You know, it's like you're stuck. And there's a lot of emotion. I think there's a realization there that says, holy crap, I got to do something, because I just sort of slam bammed into this circumstance and situation, and I may not want all this. Okay, but there's this other caveat there, Aries, where it's just like, slow down. You're moving too fast. Get back to feeling groovy. It could just be the honeymoon is over, and this is the reality. You may not want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. And I think that that's what you're contemplating. Do I leave, or do I learn more? And see, maybe this is just my reaction, right? This is my reaction to everything not being as perfect as it was when we were in La La Land. So I think right now you're contemplating, do I stay or do I go? Because I am, at the very least, thinking of going. Speaking of, let's go over to the extended. I will see you guys there.